mo agad sa anak, yung mga real estate, para makaiwas sa tax. What if biglang namatay yung anak ko na agree at married na siya? Sa asawa po ba mapupunta yung...
Ayan. Kung wala siyang anak, automatic yun. Legal year yun eh. Pero kung may anak yun, right, all the properties yan eh. It's like 50% goes to the wife. Ito, this is how successful. Let's say may dalawa kang anak. This is how it works. Namatay ka. 50% goes to the surviving spouse. So if you have 1 million, 50 million, 50,000, 500,000 goes to your wife. What happens to the other 500,000? Paghahatian yan ng wife mo tsaka ng anak mo. So at the end of the day, the wife or the surviving spouse is majority. Most of the, dapat lang naman nagmahalan kayo. Pero ang problema lang kasi, you're trying to protect the shares of stocks, di ba, na hindi pumunta sa non-family. That's where you have to engage a family business consultant to come up with a buy-sell agreement with the spouse. The prenup only protects you for a successful marriage. But we all pray and want for a successful marriage. So, bakit wala yung prenup? Kasi successful. Eh, mamamatay ka eh. Pupunta pa rin sa kanya eh. So, anong mechanism nun? Hindi buy-sell agreement. And that's why, when some of the buy-sell agreements that we have created, nakalagay na talaga nun. The moment of my death, all in-insure na sarili niya, all insurance proceed goes to my spouse in order to buy out the shares. That's very straightforward na language. So at least, but the spouse has to sign. And they have to sign because they understood why. That's where you need to talk to them. Kasi baka ka-feeling, bakit ganito? Bakit? Diba? Kasi may batas eh. Then you have to, that's why sa process namin, kasama yung in-laws. Kasi pag hindi mo sinama yung in-laws, hindi mo magsasign yan. Bakit ako magsasign yan? Lugi ako dyan. Diba? Did I answer that?
Yes. Siguro yan